All right. Welcome back to the Diversified Diecast. Good afternoon again. The challenges of audio equipment. I love my microphone here and all, and it works really good. But if you don't always do a mic check and make sure it's charged, I have two of them that I alternated between recordings, and apparently, I guess the other one's maybe the battery's starting to fail on it, or it didn't get enough charge time from the previous time I used it. Nonetheless, I opened up these off camera, thinking I had the film session going, but mic wasn't on. So it's going to be this guy here, which is the CRX. Um, that's the back of that card. A900 CRX, 2022, 2023 release 2. The Auto World Store exclusive Giant Lightning Toyota SR5. Very nice truck. We'll get some close-ups of that here in a minute. And the 2-pack from 2022 release 2. So again, I apologize. Editing's not my forte. Haven't got there yet, but I wanted to give a decent little intro. It's like before I go to close-ups and turntable on these. And I'm telling you that this Toyota right here, the pickup is stellar, to say the least. It's gonna be a real treat. So stand by real quick. I'll get going and pause the camera, and we'll get some zoom shots, with some frontals, and we'll go to turntable. We'll make this a quick one. All right, we'll start with the 2-pack. These are both from the Import Heat Japanese Classics from Giant Lightning. This is the 1990 model 240SX. Love the gloss paint on the base of this car. That was a real treat. Wasn't expecting that. Nice paint details. Like the lines for the rear defroster. Interior shot's actually pretty nice. They got some nice detail on the steering wheel. Very nice. Roll quality was actually really good on these cars. Wasn't perfect, but probably a C student. The what year is this? 300Z. 85. 300ZX. Blue interior on this car. That's real. That's real legit there, man. This thing is such a doll. I have a gold one like this. I have this car in a couple other color variants too. I actually have other color variants in these cars and a few other models. Uh, no opening hood on that one. This one does have an opening hood. It is kind of tight. See the turbo right there. Good detail on this car too. Man, you just can't get away from that hair. You see it right there. Turbo 85. Very nice. Again, roll quality on this one's about the same. Maybe a little better than the 240. Pretty quiet. Okay. Definitely the star of the show. This guy right here is an Auto World Store exclusive. It's a one of 2,496, so pretty low production. Giant Lightning Barn Finds. Dusty Hidden Rarities. Look at the patina on this thing. I mean, the tire detail and the quality. They even made a lot of this finish like raised, so it's like peeling paint. I've seen a few of these, the barn finds. I don't think I have any more, but none of them definitely look this good. Open tailgate. Didn't know that either. Sweet. Nice rub wear patina on the tailgate. Rough on the license plate. Even got like an implicated rust hole there. That's really cool. This is probably one of my favorite John Lightning models now. This is one of their best offerings. And bonus, get an opening hood to see the little 22 RE. Nice details in there. Super nice truck. This one never would have looked this good inside the package, period. Rolled really nice. I mean, I guess since it's an exclusive and low production, they kind of, oh, we got a little freewheeling tire there, but not bad. Very nice truck. That one's definitely going on display somewhere, probably at work. Being honest, that one will stay out for good. That's a really, that's a really nice tire. Okay, 24 hours of Lemons Endurance Racing Street Freaks Honda CRX '89 model. This is release 2 from 2023. I do have the other variant. This is version, what did I say? Version A. I do have the version B, which is green, yellow, and white, I believe. So, not like I said earlier in the video, I thought I was recording sound on, but I wasn't. Not the greatest. Not the greatest from Giant Lightning, if I'm being honest. Mainly because it's a little out of scale in relation to other cars from other manufacturers, in the diecast world. It is a little bit big, especially for how small this car was. If it's standalone by itself, or I mean, here's a prime example. These cars should be a lot more similar in size. Okay, and this thing is huge. And that CRX is not any bigger than that. So these are probably more appropriately to scale from Giant Lightning, but this one definitely is not. And this isn't some lifted, oversized, body kitted, CRX. It's just, I think they just kind of got a scaling wrong on it. Still a very nice model. It does depict everything you should from a, you know, late 80s, early 90s CRX, but just a little bit too out of scale for me. These are really more appropriate for garages, if you will. But still nice model. It's got pretty decent roll quality. Nothing great. It does have a little hop and skip. I think the other one I have is the same way, but still really neat. Just kind of a disappointment when you see it next to these two. All right, we'll go to turntable and I'll read you all the fun facts, and that'll be the end of this one. Okay, Import Heat Japanese Classics 2-pack. Again, 2022, release 2. The 1990 Nissan 240SX is this model. The fun fact on it is a 1990 model, 1990 Nissan 240SX was fitted with a naturally aspirated 140 horse single overhead cam KA24E engine with 3 valves per cylinder, making 152 pound-foot torque. Wish they would tell you the color of this car because it's nice, and I couldn't tell you for the life of me if there was some kind of sea mist green or green metallic foam or something like that. But it's not gray, it's not green, it's kind of a blend in between. Very nice model. It's probably the third one I have like this from Giant Lightning. One's gold. I think I have another black one or white one. All right, 85 Nissan 300ZX. Fun fact on this one's known as the Z31 model from 83 to 89. It was the most produced version of the Z cars at over 270,000 units for the US alone. That's a pretty big number for cars in the mid late 80s, especially from across the pond, if you will. That's a fun fact for sure. I like how they elected to again go with the blue interior. That was something different, on this car. Good color combo, very desirable, especially these days. Okay, Barn Finds, Dusty Hidden Rarities. It's an Auto World Store exclusive. This is an '85 Toyota SR5 pickup. Again, low production, one of 2,496 pieces. Lost and Found Facts. The '85 is a desirable year for this Toyota pickup because it's the only year the factory offered a solid front axle and a fuel-injected 22R-E engine. SR5 stands for Sport Runabout 5-Speed Manual. This is definitely my favorite Giant Lightning model, period. out of all the ones I own. And I've got probably, oh man, probably 125 or 150 loose cars that I know of. Um, this is definitely, it's in my top three for sure. Roll quality could be a little bit better, but the paint quality and the presentation of this model and what they tried to achieve is, it's nice. It's, I wish all of them were this nice. I would be buying a lot more Giant Lightnings for sure. Again, open and tailgate on this one, open and hood, also really nice features. I'm glad they did that. The little vanity plate that says rough, RUFF, to say it's in rough condition. All right, Street Freak sub series. This is 2023 release 2. It's the only one in that. So I guess in 2023 release 2, they only had one model per sub series under the Street Freaks. 1989 Honda CRX. Fun facts: this is an authentic replica of the '89 Honda CRX, currently competing in the 24 Hours Olympics. The race team's name is Varble Performance, with Chris Varble as the team's captain. That's it for this one. We'll move on to the next round of Giant Lightnings, those two Golf Mustangs. And I have kind of like I guess it's some other type of exclusive. It's a 80 model Trans Am. Really nice Sunoco livery on there. Can't wait to open that one up. That's a fresh trade that came a few weeks ago. We'll move on to Matchbox moving parts and some Hot Wheels premiums. And I got a ton of Auto Worlds, just a little bit of everything in store for everybody. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do hit the like button. That really helps. I think I have 105 videos posted since the channel started in early August, I believe. And I basically get a subscriber or two a day. So again, it's slowly growing. It takes a little time, and it'll get better as I get better, to produce better content and editing and, all the other stuff you guys like. But we'll get there. So thanks for watching again. Appreciate your time. God bless.